So here are the wins. Shaun and Adam back out up against Kris Hampson and Dave O'Shaughnessy, fresh off the back of that defeat to Tom Cousins and Shane Thompson. Both of these two pairs then have been defeated by tonight's current group leaders. That was very nearly a golden break for Kris Hampson. And as it is, it's a very, very good chance. Talked about tricky layouts. This one was close to being one, but actually, the way it's come out, it couldn't really have come out much nicer on yellows for these two. A great opportunity to get a 1-0 leads, get themselves into this match, and maybe just apply a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, a good layout, a rare good layout here. Cue balls just run a little bit too far. You'd love to be getting rid of the one they're nearest to next, which they're not going to, I don't think, not from this angle. Would like to have been straight, just short straight on it. It's not really a major problem, just a reroute. And they're a bit awkward on it again. Again, they'd love to have been straight or just off straight on the left-hand side as we look. If they take the one at the top of the table, cue ball into the red, they have to accept the fact that they're going to have a really awkward next shot. Now, if they try and do more than that, it can go horribly wrong. Yeah, I really like the choice because you're in line. So it's an awkward shot, but it's a shot that you should make here. It's the exact line you were looking for 2 shots previous. And just didn't quite get the cue ball, didn't get the bite. That just leaves an awkward yellow now when the cue ball's tracking on a bad line. Had to just get that bite on the ball, stop it.
Well.
And that one was a good layout, one you feel like you should get. It was all about landing on that ball they took as the last ball they potted. If you get on that second shot, then even any angle on that second shot, you should get out from there, because then you've opened up the other ball to right centre, or if you land straight on it, you take it bottom left corner. In the end, you end up having to play it as a double, and it goes wrong. It's not ideal. I like a safety now. Even if they leave the one cushion to get the cue ball somewhere near the bottom left-hand corner of the table. Oh, not like that though. Just got they got the cushion first. They're trying to catch it thinner than that and get the cue ball down towards the bottom left-hand corner of the table. I was saying, even if you leave the kick shot and they make it, you're not leaving the 8 ball on. Oh, maybe you are, because it does go. They've played for it to pass the red.
In it rolls. In it rolls.
And that's a disaster off the back of it. Came right across that. Still kind of got power through the pack, but you can see the cue ball spinning and shooting straight up into the top left-hand corner. And another really poor miss. It's really hard to explain what we've seen tonight.
It has been strange, hasn't it? It really is.
Ball in hand. What's happened here? Need to see that one again, because it's an open table. So what's happened there?
Oh, we are going to see it again, I can tell you.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Was it not obvious, and was he asked to nominate and he didn't nominate? Is there anything I can think of without seeing it again?
Well, here we go.
Oh, did he just play a push shot? So close together, it's obvious what he's playing. He must play this as a push shot. Hit it twice. Did he call on it? It doesn't look bad when you look at it on replay, but that must be what he was called for there. It looked fine.
Oh, no way.
There's
just no way.
Expect it to go wrong. This is very strange.
That's crazy. That is crazy. It's the only place on the table that shot could end up that would go that wrong. This is not an easy shot at all. 2 cushions. Pretty good effort. Goes 3. Not to be. Goodness me. It has just been a bizarre evening in this sense.
Yeah. See, this is where you've got to win. If you can get good at these situations, if you can get really good at these situations, you're going to win so many matches. It's so easy to say that you always are taking out these frames, but you'd be surprised if you kept track of it for a full season. How many are you actually getting? What percentage are you going at?
So remember, it's still very much alive for Kris Hampson and David Shaughnessy, but they must win this match and hope for help in the final match of the night from Josh Traynor and Richard Woan.
Right, patience required here. Don't get too aggressive. Yes, the yellow's in an awkward position. He's thinking about playing a red off a yellow here, or bottom cushion off the yellow. From the angle he's got, that looks risky. This is perfect. That's perfect. I think you can play the loss of turn here with some freedom. Or you can play if the loss of turn isn't easy to get the snooker at the same time, you can play the red into the cushion and move the yellow out the way. Oh no, they got that wrong. He gets the snooker, but that's not progressing you in any way. Had to be worth the risk of moving that yellow. It's not a challenging hit here. Therefore, doesn't get the advantage.
Oh, how would you like it?
Now he gets an advantage.
Yeah, now he does. Makes the yellow, snookered on the 8. Can't help but Davis still paying penance for his mistakes earlier on in the frame.
Yeah, didn't really want to pop that, because if he just gets the hit, leaves the cue ball near the yellow, and he's asking a question. Now he's... Well, it's a great hit. And he's going to get a good lead if that cue ball stays up. Oh, it's not going.
Still paying penance.
Oh, dear. Dear, oh, dear. Now be clinical.
Just a strange, strange old night. Okay, I think he's straight enough. About to go 1 each. Oh, now then.
I mean, that's a poor break, isn't it?
He's made a ball. How do you make a ball off that?
I mean,
that's the bit that I don't get.
He's gone for a very, very narrow cut break and then caught the yellow very thin. And there's no I mean, what's he caught that? Less than quarter ball. There's just nothing through the pack.
I mean, we know Kris is aggressive and he always looks to go game, but...
The Reds aren't bad. The Reds really aren't bad. If he can hold the gap here for the one bottom right, so it's almost like don't get any bite on this, just to have it almost stop dead. he'll be on that gap. He can get out from there. Well, he's come through so he can get the right centre, but it's still about landing on that one that's bottom of the three together.
Yeah, I think you're right. The longer I looked at it, the more I couldn't believe it's on.
This isn't bad. This is much better to come through for the one he played for. There. Might have been tempted to play on the one, not sort of push into the yellows there. Now he's blocked off the one to bottom left, just that touch more, but it's not going to cause him any problems because he can pull back here. He's worked out a beautiful little pattern.
How on earth is that break going to give us the most comfortable and clinical break and finish of the entire evening?
Bizarre game, isn't it? Very bizarre game. Yeah, plays that one, breaks aside. The choice to come down rather than holding on the one I was thinking of was excellent. It really made it so much easier because then you got right centre, and then from there it's just take your choice, but you should make it from there. Excellent finish.
Wow. What a break. You can tell we've had a couple of weeks off. I've been rusty tonight. I'm out of my rhythm.
Well, to be honest with you, we're working hard on on these matches, working very hard for the layouts and the drama on every frame. Okay, 8 ball doesn't pass the top left, but the reds look fine. I think you can make the plant top left.
Yeah, it has to be reds.
I think there's enough room to get to the planting ball. I think it's tight. If not, that's the target. That's get there and get that opened up and done with. Looks like middle of the table's ideal.
Looks pretty good. Pretty good.
Just got to make sure that when you play this, the red doesn't squeeze to the left-hand side and get behind the 8 ball. And he doesn't like it, so to me... Oh, that's worked out nicely for him. For me, the first shot, you play on the ball. You can either go into it first shot because he had the angle, or you play on the ball he's just played to go into it second shot. Pot too many balls before trying to get there. But it's going to work out. Might have to just get a little bit of right-hand side here, just try and get to the bottom cushion. No, he was straight enough. Nice shot.
Yeah, played it pretty nicely too. Yellows play big here, so a shot that requires a little bit of care and attention. Goes to glance off the yellow. That's very cute.
Yeah, targeting that ball in that way, good things are always going to happen.
Adam Wynne absolutely pumps in the 8 ball.
That's more like it. And look at that. This time he gets absolutely as he wanted to. Glancing blow off the pack into the bottom right corner. The previous one, he couldn't hit worse and gets a layout.
It's the second time he's done that tonight, Kris Hampson, where he's come straight off the side cushion and into the bottom right corner pocket.
But he got the glancing blow off the pack as well. It's such a bizarre situation there. The quality of that break compared to the one that he made the break clearance are just night and day.
And the outcomes are also night and day, but in the wrong order.
Yeah, exactly.
Silly game.
He's been a little bit fortunate that he wasn't punished for it. That wasn't the worst of layouts. It was work, but it wasn't. Everything has a pocket. It just needed some good cue ball to get around.
Played a good cue ball there as Kris. That was the key. Sean's just going to play the exact same shot again, all very similar.
Kris is the one that's got to be more mindful here. They're the ones that need the victory, so they've got to be mindful on this clock.
Yeah. Less than 3.5 minutes to play. Extension called. 2 each. They must win, remember, to stay in the night. And knowing Kris, I would posit that may well have even been fairly full-blooded.
Yes.
But with a view of not really leaving much, so a bit of a free go kind of feel. But he's going to leave something. I'm sure Wynne is going to take it on. That red just going next to the yellow has killed him there. If that stays available to middle right, then he's maybe on for a finish, but not now.
Yeah, that was a slightly strange safety shot because these 2 yellows can be made, and that opens up these yellows for a clearance. I know the yellow by the red's now awkward, but it's not that awkward. There's enough ammunition around it to deal with that one. So in terms of a safety shot, that wasn't the best. So he got enough angle on the one to right centre to get into the red. That would be perfect. He actually had a good angle on the one he's just played. He could have just punched back into the red there. Rolled through. Didn't have the angle. Or he didn't try and force the angle. Still has his problem to solve, and we're a few balls in now.
Yeah, that shot in isolation was a nice way of doing it, but his leave always risked being not particularly nice. He's got to pull the shot out here. There's Kris. And pull the shot out he has. That's a lovely pot.
Yeah, that was excellent.
This right here has been the best frame of Kris Hampson's evening by some considerable distance. Really nice finish after some good tactical play to open up the opportunity. In goes the 8 ball, thicker side of the pocket, but it dropped. And that was just what they needed. 8 ball's on the move. 8 ball is on the move, and he's only gone and stuck it. Kris Hampson and 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗍 smile through the pain because 14-year-old Adam Wynne has salvaged him and his dad potentially a draw at the cost of Kris Hampson and 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗍's chance to qualify. Unbelievable.
Expect the unexpected. It's the same all night long. Wow. Now they're glad they've got the extra few seconds because they've got the chance for the golden break to reply. And they've got an outside chance for enough time for a break clearance.
I mean, just amazing. This night has just continued to just turn up the unexpected.
There you go, 34 seconds. So it's inside or outside world record time. You know, they've got time here. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I mean, just
not loads, but they have got time. 8 ball stays
there you go,
up.
then.
34 seconds to win the match.
Oh, it doesn't have a great first one, but if they make the first shot, right to take their time there. They
Unlucky.
were right.
Well, Shaun Wynne and Adam Wynne aren't going to look a gift horse in the mouth. 20-second reverse clearance. Yeah, not going to happen, but I respect the effort to try. It is going to end a draw. They do get something from their evening, the Wynnes. And I dare say those golden breaks that they've both hit tonight will live long in their respective memory. Lovely moment for young Adam Wynne. I'm sure he'll remember that for a very, very long time. But 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗍 and Kris Hampson had qualification possible until it was snatched away by the 14-year-old. Wow,